Good day, listeners. Welcome to another edition of The Shift. You are welcome to another edition of The Shift. The topic for today is the tactics of the second independence of Nigeria. I repeat, the topic for today is the tactics of the second independence of Nigeria. Achieving the second independence of Nigeria is a process. It is not like a ripe apple that suddenly falls to the ground. No. It requires conscientious, conscious, and constant effort. It is a process that must be cultivated with the greatest commitment, passion, intellect, articulation, creativity, ideas, and energy. And above all, it is a collective tactics because it is from the people themselves that the ideas, energy, and passion to change the narrative of the country we come from. Now, to a lot of people, Nigeria is dozing, sleepy. Some even think Nigeria is dead. I am assuring you, not too far from now, not too long, as is always the case of history, man and moment will collide with history, and Nigeria will never be the same again. I can see it. It might not look like it. There might be no signs of it. But I repeat, more sooner than we could think, more sooner than we imagine, man and the moment we collide with destiny. So what we are saying is that let us start this process now. Let us begin now. We will never end the progress, freedom, and prosperity we seek. If we are willing to trade the future of our children because of our own personal safety, or pocket anyway, we can achieve the second independence we are talking about only through awareness and organization. And like I would always say, this is the destiny of our own generation. Either we like it or not, either we believe it or not, either we think it or not, either we are prepared for it or not. It is our destiny to create the enabling ground for the second independence of Nigeria. In the struggle for the second independence of Nigeria, we do not employ violence as a tactics. We already have enough inspiration to achieve our aims and objectives without necessarily resorting to violence. Our founding fathers never spilled any blood. Neither was a dagger drawn to achieve our first independence. The civil rights movement in America, coordinated, organized, strategized by black people, was a non-violent tactics. The independence movement by Mohandas K. Gandhi was non-violent. Chief Albert Lutuli led the ANC against the apartheid movement without violence, but through a peaceful means and tactics. Times have changed. Mankind can achieve socio-political and economic changes through its own conviction, practically aided by technology, interconnectivity of the world, and a clear strategy. Therefore, we are raising no dagger, neither shall we shoot any bullet. But our resolutions, conviction, creativity, coupled with historical antecedents and the crisis of the moment, will tilt the balance in our favor and in the favor of our aims and objectives. What matters is our conviction and how far we are ready to go for it. The overriding forcefulness about changes, about leadership. I mean, people like Gandhi, Albert Lutuli, Nelson Mandela, Nkrumah, Julius Nyerere, Obafemi Awolowo, and Malcolm X is their ability to say no and stand up to it regardless of the consequences. When the critical few come together to say no, and the no is a resounding no, then I can assure you, no force on earth can stop it. It may be delayed, it may be sabotaged, it may even be stampeded, but it is like a virus hanging in the air. Another generation will pick it up from where we stop. So what do we need to do as a tactics? What should we embrace in the second independence of Nigeria? This is what I call the philosophy of collective awareness. The philosophy of collective awareness. If we really want to move Nigeria to from where it is now at the moment to where it should be, then what we must embrace is the philosophy of collective awareness. And like I always say, this democracy, everybody is busy preparing for the next 4 years. Nobody is ready to lay the foundation for Nigeria. Democracy is a means. It is not an end. It is a journey. The real destination is the foundation of Nigeria. People should stop running after elections and face the philosophy of a new Nigeria. Election don't change things. It is ideas, creativity, and a sense of organization and mobilization that changes things. Have we not had enough of all these dirty elections? It is time to do something more sensible, something more cerebral, something that will last, something that will secure the future of our children, something that can be believed in. And that is why the idea of philosophy of collective awareness comes up. So let us look at the component of the collective awareness, the philosophy of collective awareness. Number one, unity. Like I've always said and written, unity is the foundation of the new Nigeria. The earlier we unite, the better. A lot of people are saying, yes, let Nigeria break, Biafra, this Yoruba, this Arewa. Then where is your strategy to break up Nigeria? Bring it to the table. Then if it's embraceable, let's embrace it. But nobody has a strategy. Everybody is just grumbling and complaining. Nations are not built or split up by grumbling and complaining. It's when people take actions that nations are built or they are broken up. So we can't be waiting for the grumbling and the complaining. When they have a strategy, they should bring it to us. But without a strategy, the Nigeria we have to make it work. So I advise that we unite and make Nigeria work. It is as simple as that. Because those who want to split Nigeria don't have any strategy except grumbling and complaining. When they are ready and they have a plan, then they should come forward. But without a plan, they should leave us alone and let us focus on Nigeria. It is when 2 or 3, 4, 5 people begin to come together, to reason together progressively, ideologically and intellectually, that something great will happen in Nigeria. There is need for consultation and consolidation within the revolutionaries, the activists, the intellectuals, the intelligentsias, and men and women of goodwill and action. Enough of criticism, enough of grumbling. Let us come together and do something worthwhile. Two, this is not the time for ambition. You see, in moving Nigeria forward, in changing the socio-political landscape, in revolutionizing governance and leadership, ambition has to be jettisoned for a while. Keep your ambition for a while. Let us mold the kind of country we want. And this is where it comes in again. When people don't know the difference between a time to rebuild and a time to paint. You see, when you are supposed to build a house and then you don't have the shocks, the cement and everything, but you go and buy paint to cover it, one day the house will collapse on your head. This is the idea of the democracy we are doing. It's just a paint. The real building has scattered inside. All we are doing is painting it after 4 years. One day it will collapse on us. Let us breathe a new life and a new spirit into the idea called Nigeria. Let us rewrite our constitution with our own hands. Let us restructure what needs to be restructured. Let us lay the foundation for greatness. Then after we have done this, and even much more, yes, everyone is free to pursue their ambition. But let us take it one after the other. The reason why genuine and progressive ambitions are not realizable for now is because we don't have a solid foundation. Therefore, we are committed to being focused on readdressing the fundamental evils, beguiling the idea called Nigeria, and not achieving power for power's sake. What we want is to make our association a platform for genuine leadership and greatness. And not the house of mediocrity and corruption, as it were. 3. Declaring the kind of Nigeria we want. As clear as our aims and objectives are, we must define collectively the kind of Nigeria which we want. It is the spirit of this declaration that we eventually make the achievement and attainment inevitable. And it will be a moral, philosophical, and political guide to the second independence of Nigeria. The declaration must include the philosophy of the new Nigeria, the reason and purpose why Nigeria is going to remain Nigeria, and if the need be, for it, what the future of Nigeria should look like, the role of the different cultural components that makes up Nigeria. How do we intend to recreate it and sustain it? All these matters. 4. Political education. There's no way we can achieve any socio-political transformation without political education. As it were, Nigeria is a country of citizens with the highest level of political illiteracy and political confusion. And to complicate matters, we have no sense of history. You see, there's a way a sense of history compensates a little bit for lack of political education. One's identity can actually be a moral and social compass in moments of political maneuvers or crisis. But in a situation whereby we lack the two, political education and a sense of history, the danger of it is that the country becomes a society of men without chest. And here I mean lacking in confidence culturally, morally, spiritually, and socially. The awareness, consciousness, and courage to resist is totally dead in our people. Fear, timidity, and aggressive survival has now become a style of expression. People have settled for less, and as long as there is hope for survival, nothing matters. Therefore, this movement is much of a school as much as it is a political organization. We need to bring back into the heart of our people the fire of political consciousness. 5. Planting a sense of mission. We need political missionaries. A country without political missionaries is doomed. There will be no mentors, no inspiration, or political teachers. No political philosophers. No political thinkers. This is exactly the mess that Nigeria has found herself. Therefore, we need to raise men and women that will go into the hinterlands, the villages, the rural area, the farmsteads, the township, the civil service, the local government, the councils, to propagate our ideas and objectives. Above all, the success of our objective is hinged upon a robust and effective political organization. Not necessarily how big or intimidating our oppressors are. It is not size that matters, but efficacy. So let us commit our body, soul, and spirit to the second independence of Nigeria. And with our own very eyes, we shall see how the inevitable will happen, how the mighty will fall, how the walls will crumble, and how fresh waters will gush with new fishes. This same country will be new, fresh, and purposeful. Thank you. My name is Abidemi Adebola, advocating for the second independence of Nigeria.